In a world where relationships are often defined by superficiality and fleeting words, there exists a timeless philosophy that offers a beacon of wisdom, Stoicism. In our modern era, where communication is abundant, yet genuine connection is scarce, Stoicism presents a path towards authentic relationships built on solid principles. Stoicism teaches us that true courage isn't merely expressed through words, but is demonstrated through actions. It's about embodying virtues rather than boasting about them. So, let's embark on a journey of self-discovery and transformation, where we uncover the profound value of our being and radiate it outwards, shaping the world around us. Step 1 in the journey of personal growth is understanding your inherent worth. Stoicism, a philosophy dating back to ancient Greece, emphasizes that our value isn't contingent upon external validation, but rather on our own virtues and actions. Like a rare gemstone, our worth remains unchanged, irrespective of whether others recognize it or not. This perspective encourages us to acknowledge our unique qualities and live in alignment with our values. By doing so, we elevate our self-esteem and cultivate a sense of self-respect in our relationships. In a world often driven by external validation, Stoicism offers a powerful reminder that true worth comes from within. When we recognize and embrace our intrinsic value, we become less reliant on the opinions of others for our sense of self-worth. Instead, we focus on nurturing our virtues and acting in accordance with our principles. This shift in perspective empowers us to navigate life with confidence and integrity, fostering healthier and more fulfilling relationships along the way. Step 2 in the journey of personal growth involves presenting yourself with dignity. Stoicism teaches us to prioritize authenticity and self-assurance over superficial validation. It's about embracing our true selves and carrying ourselves with grace and integrity. By remaining steadfast in our authenticity and establishing boundaries aligned with our values, we cultivate deeper connections rooted in mutual respect. In a world often preoccupied with superficial appearances and validation-seeking behaviors, Stoicism offers a refreshing perspective. It encourages us to stand firm in our identity and conduct ourselves with dignity, regardless of external pressures or expectations. When we embody authenticity and self-assurance, we project confidence and integrity, drawing others to us based on our genuine character rather than superficial attributes. By setting boundaries that reflect our values, we create space for meaningful interactions and cultivate relationships built on respect and understanding. In doing so, we not only honor ourselves, but also inspire others to embrace their authenticity and dignity. Step 3 in the journey of personal growth involves limiting access. In a society characterized by instant gratification, Stoicism emphasizes the significance of valuing our time and emotional energy. By exercising discernment with our attention and refraining from readily offering our presence, we foster a sense of self-respect and promote meaningful interactions founded on genuine connection. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to become ensnared in a cycle of constant availability, sacrificing our personal boundaries and well-being in the process. Stoicism offers a counterbalance by reminding us to be deliberate in how we allocate our time and attention. By limiting access to ourselves, we communicate our worth and reinforce the importance of meaningful engagement over superficial interactions. Through this practice, we not only safeguard our own mental and emotional resources, but also create space for deeper connections to flourish. By prioritizing quality over quantity in our interactions, we cultivate relationships grounded in authenticity and mutual respect. In essence, by setting boundaries and being selective with our presence, We honor ourselves and encourage others to engage with us on a more meaningful level, fostering genuine connections that enrich our lives. Step 4 in the journey of personal growth involves prioritizing action over words. Stoicism underscores the importance of actions as genuine reflections of character. Mere verbal expressions of our values are insufficient. Instead, we must demonstrate them through our choices and behaviors. By establishing clear boundaries and holding ourselves and others accountable, we lay the groundwork for trust and authenticity in our relationships. In a world where words can be cheap and intentions easily misconstrued, Stoicism offers a guiding principle. Actions speak louder than words. It's not enough to profess our beliefs or declare our intentions. We must follow through with tangible deeds that align with our stated values. By doing so, we bridge the gap between rhetoric and reality, demonstrating our sincerity and commitment. Moreover, setting clear boundaries is essential for maintaining integrity and fostering healthy relationships. By delineating what is acceptable and what is not, we establish mutual respect and ensure that our interactions are based on honesty and authenticity. Holding ourselves and others accountable for our actions reinforces the importance of integrity and builds trust over time. In essence, by prioritizing action over mere words and maintaining clear boundaries, we embody the principles of Stoicism and cultivate deeper, more meaningful connections with others. Step 5 in the journey of personal growth involves being prepared to walk away. Stoicism imparts the wisdom of detachment and underscores the significance of prioritizing our well-being. It entails acknowledging when a situation no longer resonates with our values and summoning the courage to gracefully depart if deemed necessary. Embracing detachment liberates us from fixation on specific outcomes and enables us to embrace new opportunities. In a world often marked by attachment and fear of loss, Stoicism offers a transformative perspective. It encourages us to evaluate situations objectively and recognize when they no longer serve our highest good. By acknowledging our intrinsic worth and honoring our values, we empower ourselves to prioritize our mental, emotional, and spiritual well-being. Walking away from situations that no longer align with our values or contribute to our growth requires courage and resilience. However, by embracing detachment, we liberate ourselves from the constraints of attachment and open the door to new possibilities and experiences. Rather than clinging to familiarity or comfort, we embrace change and cultivate a mindset of adaptability and growth. In essence, by being prepared to walk away when necessary, we honor ourselves and affirm our commitment to living authentically and in alignment with our values. This act of self-respect not only fosters personal growth, but also paves the way for greater fulfillment and happiness in our lives. Step 6 in the journey of personal growth involves focusing on actions rather than words. Stoicism reminds us of the prevalence of empty promises in the world and encourages us to prioritize actions as genuine indicators of intent. It emphasizes the importance of discernment, urging us to observe whether someone's behavior aligns with their words. By practicing discernment, we shield ourselves from deception and nurture relationships founded on honesty and integrity. In a society where words are often cheap and promises easily broken, Stoicism offers a valuable lesson. Actions speak louder than words. It prompts us to look beyond mere rhetoric and scrutinize the consistency between what is said and what is done. By doing so, we safeguard ourselves from falling prey to false promises and manipulative tactics. Practicing discernment requires patience and keen observation. It involves paying attention to patterns of behavior over time, rather than being swayed by fleeting words or gestures. By prioritizing actions over empty assurances, we cultivate trust and authenticity in our relationships, fostering deeper connections based on mutual respect and understanding. Ultimately, by focusing on actions rather than words, we align ourselves with the principles of Stoicism and empower ourselves to make informed choices that enrich our lives. We become more attuned to the sincerity of others and forge relationships that are built on a foundation of honesty and integrity. Step 7. In the journey of personal growth involves embracing healthy skepticism. Stoicism advocates for approaching situations with rationality and discernment, rather than blind acceptance. It encourages questioning assumptions and being cautious of superficial appearances. By nurturing a healthy skepticism, we protect ourselves from deception and establish relationships grounded in authenticity. In a world where misinformation and deceit are prevalent, Stoicism offers a valuable tool: the ability to critically evaluate information and motives. It prompts us to question the status quo and scrutinize assertions rather than passively accepting them at face value. By fostering a mindset of healthy skepticism, we cultivate a sense of empowerment and autonomy in navigating our interactions and decisions. Embracing healthy skepticism requires honing our critical thinking skills and maintaining an open mind. It involves seeking evidence and considering alternative perspectives before drawing conclusions. By doing so, we fortify ourselves against manipulation and ensure that our beliefs and actions are based on sound reasoning rather than blind faith. Step 8 in the journey of personal growth involves harnessing the power of no. Stoicism empowers us to uphold our principles and set boundaries, even if it means enduring discomfort. It's about recognizing our inherent worth and refusing to compromise our values merely to appease others. By confidently saying no when necessary, we demonstrate self-respect and cultivate relationships founded on mutual respect and understanding. In a culture that often glorifies the idea of always saying yes and prioritizing others' needs above our own, Stoicism offers a counterbalance. It encourages us to honor our boundaries and assert our values, even if it means encountering resistance or disapproval. By harnessing the power of no, we affirm our autonomy and assertiveness, signaling to others that our well-being is non-negotiable. Saying no when it aligns with our principles is an act of self-care and self-preservation. It allows us to conserve our energy and resources for endeavors that truly matter to us, rather than spreading ourselves thin in attempts to please everyone. By setting clear boundaries and respectfully declining requests or opportunities that do not resonate with our values, we create a space for authentic connections and meaningful engagements. Step 9 in the journey of personal growth involves embracing detachment. Stoicism teaches us to acknowledge that we cannot control others or outcomes, but we can control our responses. It's about relinquishing the need for control and finding peace amidst uncertainty. By embracing detachment, we liberate ourselves from the burdens of attachment and foster relationships grounded in acceptance and resilience. In a world marked by unpredictability and constant change, Stoicism offers a guiding principle, the concept of detachment. It encourages us to recognize the limitations of our influence and accept that certain aspects of life are beyond our control. Instead of resisting or trying to manipulate circumstances, we focus on managing our own thoughts, emotions, and actions. Embracing detachment requires a shift in mindset, an acknowledgement that clinging to outcomes or seeking to control others only leads to frustration and disappointment. By letting go of the need for control, we open ourselves to a greater sense of inner peace and freedom. We learn to navigate life's ups and downs with equanimity, finding solace in our ability to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. Step 10 in the journey of personal growth involves practicing gratitude. Stoicism urges us to cultivate gratitude even when faced with adversity. It's about discovering joy in the present moment and recognizing the blessings in our lives. By actively practicing gratitude, we enhance our connections with others and nurture relationships rooted in appreciation and abundance. In a world often characterized by striving for more and focusing on what we lack, Stoicism offers a transformative perspective: the power of gratitude. It teaches us to shift our focus from what is missing to what is already present, fostering a sense of contentment and fulfillment. By acknowledging the abundance in our lives, we cultivate a positive mindset that transcends external circumstances. Practicing gratitude involves intentionally recognizing and appreciating the small blessings that enrich our lives. It may entail expressing thanks for the support of loved ones, the beauty of nature, or the simple pleasures of everyday life. By cultivating a habit of gratitude, we train our minds to see the good in every situation, even amidst challenges and difficulties. In conclusion, Stoicism offers us a profound framework for navigating the complexities of modern relationships with wisdom and integrity. By embodying Stoic principles, we can cultivate deeper connections, set healthy boundaries, and find true fulfillment in our relationships. So let's embrace our inner Stoic and create relationships built on authenticity, respect, and love.